What is going on, everyone? How are you doing? I hope you're doing good, because it is good to feel... Oh, wait for it. Good. Oh yeah, and we're back in my bedroom, we are. This is the first video that I filmed here in about a good 5 weeks now, up to about that. And obviously, I filmed my last video before I went away. I was away in California for two weeks. I've been back in the UK for a week and a half now, and it's just, yeah, we're back in my bedroom, we're filming videos once again here, and it's nice. And there's something that feels strange as well at the same time about being back here that I just kind of want to discuss in this video, and there's also something I want to talk about a little later in the video that we will get to. So yeah, let's do some discussions. So yeah, we're back in the UK now, and I'll be completely honest, I've got a lot of post-travel blues. I think the thing that really has hit me the most is just coming back from, you know, an all-time high of this great trip that I had out in California, and just, you know, coming back to, you know, the small town mentality of where I live and, you know, what I have to call reality. It feels very strange, just the sudden shift between all-time high and, you know, small town mentality. It doesn't add up. It's just strange. Like, as much as I'd love to be back in the States, you know, having a great time, obviously I can't be there forever, and obviously, you know, I've got to, you know, put my mind to it if I want to make it happen again. But yeah, overall the trip was like really fun. You know, not only did I go to see, you know, LA and Anaheim again, but I also did a bit more of LA. I got to see San Francisco, Yosemite National Park. I was in LA for the 4th of July, and just, it was really good. And as much as I would love to, you know, go back and relive it, obviously I can't, and obviously the next time that I'll be out there will be a completely different experience. But one thing that you can do is, if you haven't watched the vlogs, or, you know, you've yet to see them, well, that's the same thing, my playlist for the vlogs will be, there's a card floating about right now, and there's also a link in the description as well where you can go and watch it. And yeah, it's just, those were really fun to film, like those vlogs day after day, and just, you know, getting up to a lot of cool stuff. Like, do you know what I'm really impressed with about myself is, what I said before I went away was, I don't know how consistent these vlogs are gonna be, but they were pretty much, you know, day after day, although I do remember one time I did take 3 days away because I was like in isolation. But yeah, it was good uploading. Like, it just made me think, you know, what if I became a daily vlogger and, you know, just uploaded constantly on day after day, just, you know, new stuff happening obviously each day. And yeah, maybe it thinks, maybe I could start a daily vlogging, like, you know, aspect of this channel, or, you know, make a vlogging channel for myself. And in fact, saying that, I don't think I would make a vlogging channel, because pretty much everything that I vlog goes out on this channel anyway. That's what I like. And yeah, it's going. Another thing that I really liked was, like, not only did I, you know, do this trip by myself, but I also did it with friends and with family as well. You know, my mum, my dad, my brother, and it's just crazy, like, how all this, like, you know, all was, you know, there was always one original plan. That was, I was going to go out with Stephen and Robert. Of course, that plan fell through, and then it was just going to be 2 weeks myself in LA, and then I think this is where the you know, the new plan really kicked in, was when my dad said, you know, there's a business trip that I'm doing in San Francisco. It's like, oh, maybe we can coincide there and, you know, make something happen from that. And I'm really glad that, you know, these two things coincided. So my trip in LA, and then his time in San Francisco, and then of course I flew over to San Francisco, and we just made it all happen from there. And I'm just really happy that we did, because thinking about it, like, you know, from earlier this year, it was just gonna be, you know, 2 weeks in LA, and obviously as much as I love LA, like, I want to do more, and, you know, carpe diem, seize the day. And I've made the most of this trip, that's all I can say. But going on about being back here, again, it feels very weird. I think one thing that I took away, and also my brother as well, one thing we took away from this trip, that, like, again, there's just so much more to just the small town mentality and the whole eat, sleep, work, repeat cycle that, you know, we're constantly in. And yeah, I think, what is it, he said to me that, you know, this really opened him up to, you know, doing more of just seeing this world. Like, he wasn't originally going to come on this trip, but I'm really glad he did, because, you know, you got to see a lot more than just outside of this, again, the small town mentality. And there's just so much more you could do, like, when you go traveling. Like, I want to do more of this, and obviously I work, eat, sleep, work, repeat. But, you know, what I want to get into this, like, you know, cycle of just doing more traveling and, like, doing more, you know, activities while I'm away. Maybe even work somewhere, and, you know, probably live somewhere as well. We can make it happen. Obviously, you know, I want to try and make my travels as well a little more consistent and often as I can. So yeah, hopefully, fingers crossed, we can make that happen. With this trip, obviously it wasn't going to last forever, and of course all good things have to come to an end eventually, but it was so good. And, you know, just looking back at it now, I can look back at it and think of all the great memories that I made, like in LA, Anaheim, San Francisco, Yosemite. It's brilliant, really brilliant. And yeah, I'm really happy about that. And now to go completely off topic, although saying that may have something to do with VidCon, like, you know, in regards to YouTube events. That is Summer in the City 2017, which is happening in when I'm recording this, about 2.5 weeks time. Yeah, that's right. So yeah, in 2.5 weeks time, it will be Summer in the City once again, and I'm gonna be completely honest, I actually wasn't originally intending on going this year. I think there was just something about my experience last year that was completely different to, you know, previous experience I had at Summer in the City, but, you know, I think, you know, we're gonna go again this year, because why not? I don't want to miss out on, you know, all the fun things that happen, and, you know, missing out on, you know, hanging out with my friends and that. So yeah, we're doing City for my 5th year in a row as well, which is mad. So I remember my first Summer in the City, which is 2013, and that was the first year it was at Alexandra Palace, and just so much stuff happened there. I got to meet a lot of cool YouTubers, I got to hang out with quite a cool bunch of friends, and yeah, and now this is the 5th year I'm doing it, and bring on Summer in the City. So of course, with Summer in the City, I will be, you know, documenting, you know, my time there, and, you know, uploading it on my channel eventually. Hopefully I'm gonna, you know, film some bits with people as well. Like, I want to film some videos, because obviously you can't go to Summer in the City and, you know, not connect with friends, and, you know, maybe potentially make some collaborations. So yeah, that's gonna be the plan. I don't know what I'm doing yet, but we will find something. Something will come along, basically. And yeah, just bring on Summer in the City. Funnily enough, I was in LAX a couple of weeks ago, when I was about to board my flight back to the UK, thinking, do I book it? Do I not? And, like, you know, there was just like voices in my side of my head saying, you know, maybe your experience from last year wasn't as good as, you know, previous years, so maybe you shouldn't go. But then another thing was saying, you know, you've got your friends to look forward to, you know, and hanging out with all of them. So yeah, just go, Ollie, go with the flow. And I'm really glad that, you know, I have booked it now, and I'm really excited to see all my friends again. So yeah, bring on Summer in the City, my 5th year at Summer in the City. And it's gonna be a good one, hopefully. And yeah, that is the video. We've talked a lot of things. Obviously, I've talked about, you know, how weird it is being back here, but obviously, as I say, we will make more happen in the future, and I'm really excited for what I get to in the future as well. So yeah, bring on future travel plans, and bring on Summer in the City as well. So yeah, there we go, that's where we're gonna end it. Thank you very much for watching, guys, and I'll see you with some more videos. And like, comment, subscribe, and share the love. See ya!